probably between May 29th and May 30th because it's like gonna be midnight. If it's not already midnight, I haven't checked. I got burned. Like, I don't know if you guys could see. Maybe you can't. But I'm burned here, and I'm burned here. Oh, there you go. You can see it here. I got burned. You can see my paw prints. That's how burned I got. I got invited to Carnaval. So apparently it's this cultural parade that's done around this time every year. It was wonderful. It was colorful. There was music. There was costumes and people dancing in the streets, and it was a lot of fun. And I was so grateful that I was invited to go, because I had no idea it was happening. I was a hermit, trying to catch up on work and finalize, the courses. I wanted to download all the readings and make sure I had copies for myself and organize those copies. So it's just been inside a lot and just preparing for the trip. And then really still grieving. I didn't realize how triggered I'm still feeling about this fire sign, this new fire sign. So knowing, right, that it just means I need to heal. So anyways, it was in the back of my head. Met up with my cousin, caught them up to date, with everything. And so after the parade, we walked a bit, and we turned the corner, and we were coming back. We were gonna go to Medicine for Nightmares, and I see this fire sign's work on the wall. It was something new he had worked on, and I had seen his post, and it looked beautiful, and it was a great quote, and I showed it to my cousin. I said, that's his work. He was working on that. And I was surprised because I didn't expect to see it there. So they're like rubbing me, and I'm like, I know. And using that, right, as a sign, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Then I saw someone else that looked like, I was like, okay, clearly, right, it's being mirror. like, okay. So I sat with it, and I realized that I know I said I didn't have to tell him anything. But then realizing too, I'm like, well, then I said we were gonna work on, I was open to being friends, right? And our initial agreements were that we were gonna be honest. I'm like, well, if I don't say anything, I'm not being honest, right? Even if it was hard stuff. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll be honest. Still putting it out there that, he doesn't have to do anything different. This is just me being aware of my behaviors, right? That I tend to overgive, that I tend to, just my issues, my healing. So I reached out, and I just, because I hadn't heard back from him too, in terms of connecting after he got back. So I just put it out there. I was like, hey, described what I saw, the trigger, and realizing, okay, clearly still needing to work on it, clearly self-reflection, what do I need to do different? So I was honest about my triggers, and I'm just putting it out there, still grateful for you that this is being highlighted for me of stuff that I need to work on. And I just wanted to put it out there. Because, technically we agreed we were going to work on friends. And even with friends, we need to be honest. So I felt better. I cried after I sent it, but I felt better. So I just wanted to document that that's what I did. Realizing, right? That I can't shut down, need to speak up. And just the stuff that I'm still working on for me. And I'm just working on being the best version of myself, and knowing that speaking up is big in terms of this healing journey for me, that's what I'm trying to do something different. So yeah. On the other news, I met someone new today, and I'm grateful. My cousin had been wanting us to meet, and I'm trying to remember why, and I remembered after a while, because this person had a lot of dreams. He's had a lot of dreams, vivid dreams, since he was younger. So I asked a lot of questions. I was like, how old were you? Just trying to get a feel for his understanding of his dreams. I was grateful for meeting someone new and that connection, in the sense of like meeting someone else who has intense dreams too, and what they make of it for themselves, you know? Yeah, so I just wanted to document that. And just, oh, I want to sign up for a dance class. I saw the dancers, I was like, I want to dance, but not in a club. Somewhere without, alcohol. And just fun with other women, being with other women. Because a lot of them were women. Some of them were men, they were men too, but I'm just assuming, right, their gender, but I liked the diversity. I liked, it just felt good. It reminded me that I'm exactly where I need to be. So that's all I wanted to share. Okay. Good night. Hi, my name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learned to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us, in whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth. This just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.